Okay, I just ended up spraying the block. That's the reason why there's different colors. And if it turns out in the end that they're different colors, I'll just go and use exterior paint and paint the whole thing. But everything is got, painted all the way down to the bottom with the cement mortar stuff. And underneath the windows and all the way up to the edges of the windows, I'm gonna end up coming out tomorrow and touching up the paint. But there isn't gaps anymore between the frame and the cement. There's kind of a peek inside. That's gonna be one little cove area, and I call that the hotel in the back corner there. So anyway, this one right here is one skimmer, and that black plastic's gonna come up, and then we'll just cut where the skimmer ends up going through it, and then I'll sit down inside here and we can put blocks down for how high it needs. And we have a second skimmer that's going to be here. Right now we have our filter in there, but that's pretty much what it's going to be, is it's going to sit down. And we'll need to figure out some kind of lids that end up covering this hole here. And then this is our big long side. It's going to have the windows in it. It's 14 feet of window right there, 18 feet long. And then as soon as the windows are in, where these pavers, or these, I call them kind of like pavers, where those are, I'm going to build it up nice and high, leaving little holes in it, because that way the little fish can go in and out. I'm going to call that the nursery. So that way Boomer doesn't eat them all. Yep, I will be. And I just really like the looks of this side here. I think that'll be really cool with that tree. And then the other little cove area over there. And then nothing's going to be in the deep part, because right now that's about 4 feet deep in the deep end and 2 feet deep in the shallow end. So I'm going to just leave it and not put anything down there so that you can see what's at the bottom. This is where the waterfall is going to be. This will be full of dirt inside, except for on the very end of it. On this end here, we'll have plywood going across from this one over to that one. And that's what we're going to build above it. We'll have our waterfall. And then in this one, we have the drain tube. Actually, it comes right here. So there's actually a drain tube inside there. So once the pond gets too high, it'll drain out right here, out of that hole. So that's what that's for. And then for a bunch of the pipe and stuff to go through it, we have tubes on that end. And when we end up doing the water features, there's a tube down here for that. So it's all prepared to be set up for the waterfall. And then underneath here, this area, from this side to this side where the plywood's going to be, we're going to have all the equipment. There'll be, probably this side here, there'll be an electrical panel box so that we can have everything plugged in. But then Chris wants to put doors on it back here and have it covered so you can't see all the equipment. And then this one has got where the, I'm not sure if you already kind of hung it. Right there is going to be a hose that goes through to the other side that's got the automatic filler. That way we can keep the pond at the right height always. And this is just the back side. So we're getting more and more excited. See, plenty of room for the fish to turn around and just kind of hang out in their little areas in their quote hotel. So that's what's going on with the pond today.